Nigga, what? Never sweat them haters. Quotations from Mom Dukes. I'm the piper, so I'll play my flute. Watch them bitches follow. A 10 salute. Fresher than a newborn. Hotter than a woman scorn. Swaggerlicious.
OMG America, what's poppin'? You already know who it is. It's your boy Antonio B, baby. You already know what you're doing. Tuning into the Blaze Experience show right now. What's poppin', America? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', baby? Alright. So, basically, today's episode is called The Difference Between Reality and Fantasy. Now, I'm sure for all those that's on my Facebook page and stuff like that, they witnessed something that happened yesterday. Some of you have mixed feelings about it. Some of you are on my side. Some of you are on somebody else's side. I'm only going to touch a little bit about that. Basically, what happened in America is yesterday. This is yesterday, mind you. No, 2 days ago, mind you. I asked a question on Facebook saying, since when did they give tickets out for, you passing a cop that's sitting on the shoulder in his car, not doing anything, not pulling anybody over, just chilling right there, okay? Because of the fact that a friend of mine, he got pulled over, he got a ticket for that, and, it started a whole conversation. So I'm just sitting here, I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. So let me sit here and find out if this shit is true or not. Apparently the law was already in the books. They just started enforcing it 2 months ago. But I doubt that anybody knew about the shit. So to get points on your license and, to pay this big ass fine and all that shit, I honestly think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think that's a way for the state to continue to make more money off of, us hard-working Americans and stuff like that. Our hard-working, tax-paying dollars that's going to waste. What are we paying these people for? They're supposed to serve and protect us. They're not doing any of this bullshit. Now, earlier in the day, I wound up having a conversation with, three different people about it. I got their points of views and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, it's whatever. I thought the shit was dead. Wrong. Oh boy, was I wrong, America, because I need to have me a smoke for this. I need some real shit. Not that fake fucking Enjoy cigarette, because that shit ain't doing nothing for me, Miss Honey. Get rid of that. $20, what did I pay $20 for that shit for? Nothing. I'm not telling y'all to go out and smoke and stuff like that, but for us smokers, you know what it's like, especially when you had a very hard day. Now, there just so happened to be one particular individual that felt very negatively about the things that I said, because I said, honestly, I can care less for the police and stuff like that. I think that we're wasting our tax-paying dollars on them. What are they doing? They're not doing anything for us. When we need help, they're not there. But then when we don't need them, they're fucking everywhere. I'm sure many of you, can agree with me on this. Now, as you know, if you live up in Dutchess County, there is nothing but fucking state troopers. I have yet to see a town fucking cop and all that shit pull up. It's always fucking state troopers. Like, damn, what are these bitches got? Some kind of secret stakeout? What are they, the FBI or some shit like this? Like, what is really popping with them, America? Can you tell me what's going on with that? Because honestly, I don't fucking know, bitch. I just don't fucking know. Now, before I go in, let me sit here and explain. Growing up over the years, yes. Do I say here and I not like police and stuff like that? No, I don't. Okay? I have my own personal reasons, but mainly because of the fact that, yes, I'm a young black male. Oh my God, it's gonna rain because I finally admitted the shit. But yes, to them, I'm a young black male. I'm not what I say that I am, so it doesn't matter. Automatically, I get stereotyped, profiled, lumped in the same category. I'm always getting pulled over for mistaken identity and all this nonsense. So it's just like, well, what the fuck? Alright. Now, this one chick, we're going to refrain from using names because, I don't like to do that shit. This one chick, she sits here and she turns around and was like, I can't believe you. I lost all this respect for you. How can you say such a thing? Wait till my boyfriend sees this shit. I'm sure he's going to like it. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. Whatever I say, the first thing that comes to mind, I'm going to fucking say it and I'm going to fucking say it. But, at the end of the day, if you're going to try and start a debate with me, make sure that you're coming at me with correct facts and correct information. Alright? Now, if you got me on my Facebook and stuff like that, you can all see this conversation that had transpired. This is what started the whole entire argument. And I sat here and I told her, I don't care that your boyfriend's a cop. He just became a cop. He knew I didn't like cops from the giddy-up when we all was working together, so what's the problem? Who are you? You've been on my fucking page for the last 2 years, never said happy birthday, never liked any of my statuses, never watched my web shows, never commented on anything, so who are you to come out the blue all of a sudden just because your man is a cop? No, Miss Honey, that shit does not fly. This does not work like that. Don't think you can talk to me any old kind of way and you think that it's going to be cool. I don't know you like that. I do not know you like that, bitch. So, you need to come at me proper and you need to come at me correct. But apparently she failed to do that. So anyway, after a whole heated discussion, the race card came up. She tells me I can't use that. That's a fucking cheapskate. That's just a petty way to get out of an argument by saying you're being racist because of the fact that I'm this, blase. Racism is dead. You know, it died years and stuff ago. Bitch, what have you been living inside of a box? Where have you been your whole life? Racism still goes on to this day. Like, hello, just because of the fact that you're white, honey, and you don't have to go through it, does not mean that other people don't have to go through it. Okay, boo-boo? Like, you dumb dilly bitch. You done lost your motherfucking mind trying to go toe-to-toe with me on this nonsense. I had to go through bullshit since I was, since I was younger, and it's just like, you obviously don't understand where I'm coming from, so it's like, to go toe-to-toe with me, make sure that you got your facts and shit correct. You're talking about that they helped me and stuff like that when I was in the hospital, when I got hit by the snowplow. No, the fuck they didn't, you simple bitch. They did not help me for shit. If they would have fucking helped me, they would have found the person that hit me. And please, let me tell you this. Don't believe the fucking hype when they say that they don't have enough evidence to find, who did what. Because that's a bunch of bull. That is a bunch of fucking BS. With all the fucking updated forensic equipment that they got nowadays, they can sit here and do it. They just choose not to. They pick and choose who they want to do it for. Don't you know? A little old white lady was out walking her dog one day during a snowstorm, and she got hit by a plow, her and her dog. The bitch is alive, and the bitch is sitting on money. Same thing happened. Didn't know who hit her, didn't know what license plate and all that. They took her fabrics and stuff like that. They went to go cross-reference, cross-check who was on the route that day, all this, found the fibers from her clothes on the fucking plow, and boom, she got paid. Took care of her hospital bills, all that. She's sitting on paper. Me, on the other hand, they don't want to help me because they look at me as some young black Negro trying to get some money. I ain't trying to get money, bitch. I work for a fucking living. How you sound? How you doing this, honey? Like, that shit kills me. That shit fucked it up me for the motherfucking day, America. You just don't even know. I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, this fucking, just this town, like, everybody done paid everybody off to keep quiet and stuff like that, and it's like a fantasy world that you're living up here. But I come from reality. I come from fucking Westchester County. Say what you want about it, but that shit is fucking real. You do go through real life, real nigga shit down there. How you doing? Hence the reason how I was motherfucking, talking to you today, because of real life, real nigga shit. Now, this chick happened to say a few racist comments, which had me like, didn't you just say racism was dead? You turn around and say it's because of ignorant people like me. That's the reason why crime rate is so high. I'm so ignorant. I'm so this. I'm so that. Don't you know those is racist comments? Like, hello, I thought you said racism wasn't dead. You just proved my point. And it's just like, that shit is fucking crazy, America. I'm just like, whatever. Then she turns around. After I say her and I say, it's funny. You can talk shit about Obama, but you can't talk shit about the police. Fuck out of here. Like, it's freedom of speech. It's a free fucking world, free country. This is not, 1876 and stuff like that, where you can't say anything, otherwise you get beaten, hung for the shit like that. That shit don't go on like that anymore. Racism still goes on, and but not to that extent. Obviously, she didn't do her homework. And she turned around and said, "Oh, you're so annoying. Don't let me have to see you. This, that, and the third. Because if I see you, it's going to be a problem." And I turned around and I said, I can just easily pull a Dutchess County move and turn around and call your so-called superheroes, and you'll get caught with a menacing charge as a misdemeanor. Alright? And on top of it, for threatening and harassing me, you can get charged with that too. Did you not know that? Like, I did my homework, America. I might not have spent time and stuff like that in jail, and I might not have anything on my record, but I do know the system pretty well, and I'm not stupid. And it's like, for you to turn around and say I should have never fucked up with the police and I should have been obeying the rules of the road. Bitch, I said it wasn't about me. It was about somebody else. My record is clean. Have your man run me in the system, because there will be nothing that pops up. How you doing? Anywho, you know another thing that kills me, America? People that say that they love you and that they care about you so much. If they love you and care about you so much, why is that you my worst enemy? You don't help me with the things that I need to have help with. You know, just by, if you see that I'm going through something and you're sitting here like, oh, it's going to be all right, blase, blase, why don't you actually pick up the phone and actually call me to see what the real problem is? Because if you cared as much as you say you did, and as much as you say that you love me, you would have sat here and picked up the phone to see what was really going on. That's what a real friend does. That's what a real partner does. That's what real family does. Anybody who's real, they'll turn around and they see that you're going through something, so they're going to see what's wrong. But obviously, people don't think like that nowadays. People are on some fucking bullshit. People are on that Jerry Springer bullshit. They don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, America, I can care less if somebody in my family turned around and gave me $1,000 to go buy a brand new car. I can care less about that. That's not what I want. What I want is, if you know I'm going through something, I just want to call just to sit here and see how I'm doing. I want a simple hello, how's your day, something like that. My partner shouldn't be the only one that's doing that shit. Everybody else should. If you know somebody's going through something, yes, we all have our own personal problems, but sometimes people need to talk just to help them get through it. Because if you know what you're going through, you know, just talk. That's all you got to do. You know, I'm not going to touch too much on this subject because it's going to get messy, but that's the difference between reality and fantasy, America. You know, fantasy world is there's no problems. Reality, there's a shitload of problems, and we all know that. Hell, most of us is out there working 9 to 5, then 5 to 9, or 5 to 11, 11 to 7. You know, we all got to work for a fucking living, and we all got our own financial problems and our own issues. But to sit here and poke fun at somebody else because of what they're going through, and you have no idea about the nonsense, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know about you, America, but I don't need anybody in my life like that, because you can kiss my fucking hairy, black, gay ass and suck the cum out of my dick if that's the kind of person that you are. I don't need that shit in my life. I don't. Alright? I'm doing bad all by my fucking self. I don't need no fucking help. None of that. How you doing? Alright, America, well, I just had to share that with you. I will catch you on the flip side. I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you continue hitting me up. Keep adding me on Facebook. You already know where to go, because we need to get these subscriptions and these views and stuff up, honey. Put me on to your friends, all that. Any questions you got, holla at your boy. Anything you want to say, if you want a shout out, you know, you want to link up and you want to do a web show and stuff with me, and we have like a little interview session going on, holla at your boy and we'll get it popping. Alright? Alright, America, I will catch y'all later. Once again, much love to y'all. Thank you for always, America, always sitting here listening to me. Wouldn't be here without you guys today. Alright, y'all, you know what time it is. Deuces!